Hi, I'm going to be doing your weekly journal spread from the 21st of October to the 28th of October. This is a journal reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This reading for the star sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. If it doesn't resonate with your situation, then check out the Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus, or kick off and go to another reader. Again, if it does, great. It won't resonate with every Scorpio. That's the star sign I'm doing. Because there's thousands out there, and it's not a private reading. But if you like a private reading, you're welcome to email me. Yeah, that's it. Just remember, it won't resonate with every Scorpio because there's thousands, as I said. So, but those that it does, good. I've already shuffled, but I'll shuffle him again. Okay, Spirit guides, what's coming to current moment for our Scorpios, please? What's a change or influence for our Scorpios, please? What's on Scorpio's mind, Spirit guides? What message have you got for Scorpio? What's the reason for this reading? What happened in the recent past, okay? What's coming into the near future? What's coming into the near future? How you see yourself right now? How Scorpio sees herself right now? Person you're thinking about, what's in their energy? Person Scorpio's thinking about, what's in their energy, Spirit guides? What's going on in your emotions, Scorpio? And the outcome. What's the outcome for our Scorpio, Spirit guides? What's the outcome? Okay. What's come to the current moment? We have the Emperor. The Emperor represents Aries. Sorry. So this individual likes to be in authority. This individual is also non-committal, but is very focused on his next endeavour. Could be next opportunity. This individual could be a person who has a lot of options. So he stays focused on the one that maybe will benefit him or her the most. But this individual, they'll come in, if there's an Aries around you, this individual is flighty. So what I mean by that is they'll rush in and then they'll rush out again. As I said, this individual is non-committal, usually about themselves. What's a challenge your influence? King of Pentacles. So the Pentacles represent Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So it might have someone around you who's disciplined and mature. But that crosses the Emperor. So as I said, the person who's disciplined could be a father, an older brother, and maybe they're not liking this Emperor. There could be something about them that they're picking up that they're not too keen about. Or this is you're being disciplined because you've seen this individual's motives, how they are calculating and can be calculating. So I think this Emperor is focused on you, but you're staying disciplined. You're not giving away too much. You're working on your money. I don't think you're giving this individual the time of day, or anyone to that matter. I think you're just concentrating on yourself right now, on what's important to you. I think you've given a lot of your time and energy to others and you haven't had it in return. Or you've become enlightened to people's trickeries, well, tricksters, manipulators, people that just want to come and get what they want from you, and as soon as they get it, they disappear. People that have had you in third parties, you started to become very aware of that, and your eyes are now open. What's the reason for this reading? As I said, your eyes are now open because this is death and rebirth. So things you used to allow to happen before, you're no longer allowing. So you've now shed the old self, you've woken up, you've been spiritually guided, you've been rebirthed again to go on a different path, to self-love yourself, and to drop out those that haven't got respect for you. You don't need anyone, you're quite good on your own. And basically I feel that you've come to the realisation by certain people doing what they've done, it's only helped you prosper in your life, because now you've gained clarity, because you've gone within, you start to self-love yourself by closing off to people. You start seeing them for the true self, for the true manipulative using ways, tactics, should I say. So there's a death to your old self and a birth to your new. What's in your mind? Queen of Cups. You know, you're nurturing. But you watch things and situations from afar without saying anything. You're also mature. I think your third eye is being opened. You're very spiritual now. And as I said, you've gained an enlightenment in regards to situations and people. So I think a higher source put you on this path, and I think a higher source basically, like, you've divinely guided for this to happen. God, you might call him, might have said, you know what, I've had enough of seeing how people have treated you, you've gone through enough pain and heartache. Now it's time for you to flourish and he's cut out a lot of people in your life and opened up your third eye, your intuition, basically, to see what you need to see. So basically now you can see right through people like a plain glass window. There could have been a time when you didn't like your own company, but now you're actually loving your own company. Reason being is because you can get more work done without interruptions. And you're noticing if people do crawl out of the woodworks, it could be to come and put you off track, take you off your path. But you can see that, you can see exactly what these certain people are about. So that's your rebirth. You've been spiritually enlightened to everything. What happened in the recent past? The Hangman. Well, there you go. In regards to death and rebirth, now you've rebirthed to something new. You've got a new purpose. You're letting go. This is letting go of things, people that no longer serve you. So again, you've been enlightened. You could have gone solitude, you could have gone into hermit mode, you could have just closed yourself off to the outside world. But that needs to happen for you to wake up. For you to wake up to your true life, to your true path, what's meant for you. What's coming to the near future from you being in the Hangman and letting go of people and situations, and now you've got a new purpose. As I said, you've now got a sharp mind, so you've got your victory over these people, these situations, because you see them for what they are, and half of them, it's not good, but you see them for their trickster ways, for their using ways, for them to come in, get what they want out of you, and then disappear. So now you've got the victory over these individuals because you're now blocking them out. You don't want no part in them. You don't want them in your life. You're starting afresh, you're on a new path. And you've got mental clarity in regards to this. And you've been awakened. You've had that aha moment. Your mind's on point right now, Scorpio. How you see yourself right now, King of Cups. You know, you're well established. You've got emotions. Maybe you had to deal with your emotions. You had to cry and, you know, get those emotions. That you could have had deep embedded emotions that you were just harbouring, keeping down. So by you being on your own and seeing things and people for what they are, yeah, it did upset you. You could have lost someone close to you. But by all this happening, things happen for a reason. For all this happening, it's now opened your eyes up to what you should be, where you should be, and who you are, and to start loving yourself. But you knew, you know, like, if, for instance, you know when something's fishy, when something ain't right. That's your intuition. And I'm telling you now, please, yeah, if something doesn't feel right, if an individual doesn't feel right, if a situation, a place doesn't feel right, you must take your intuition and go with that, because your intuition don't lie. This is why we have intuition. It's for a reason. It's to guide us, to let us know something ain't right. And you know, I've done it back in the day. I've had an intuition and ignored it, and then something's happened. So now I come to realise when I get that intuition, it tells me, you know what, it's either just move away from this individual or move away from the situation, whatever it may be. But I always go by my intuition. So you could be feeling right now, something right now around you, it's a bit fishy. You could feel like someone's going to come back. Yeah? Or you might, someone's heart, they might come back with saying how much they love you now. It could have been an individual, the same emperor who didn't in the past open up, show you no emotions. Yeah, he was non-committal. It could be this individual now that's going to return telling you how much they miss you, love you. But you need to ask yourself that, why are they coming back now when you've been through all this on your own? Why are they now deciding to come back? Well, because they see you for what you are, a powerful, loving individual, but what, they didn't see it in the beginning. And this person could have had you as an option and dropped you out, ghosted you to go to your other options, go where the grass is greener, but found out that that grass was actually fake turf basically, and now they want to come back because they've been watching you from a distance, from afar, and they're liking what they're seeing, and now their eyes are open. Wow, yeah, this person I should have kept all along. But now you've got to decide whether or not you're going to allow this person back. Do you love yourself that much? Because you've done all this work on yourself to now go backwards. You know, when we meet someone in life and they don't know us, or they feel they know something about us, and that person judges us by what they really don't know, or what we haven't exactly opened up to tell them, and then that person ghosts you. And you might have tried to explain something to this individual when you first met them, when you was around their energy. Oh look, this is what I'm working on, this is what I'm going to get to, and this person could have seen you as a laughing stock. But now, where they've ghosted you and gone where the grass was, where they thought the grass was greener, found out it's fake turf. Now by them not being around you, and you've gone solitude and rebirthed yourself, being spiritually guided, and you've done all this hard work, and they've seen what path you're on now, you're flourishing. Now they want to come back, now they respect you. Well, it's up to you, but me personally, I'll say it's a little too late, because you need someone that really loves you or respects you to be there for you from the beginning. Not drop you out when you're going through a certain thing in your life, to only come back when you've done it all the work on your own. So I think you feel something fishy is around you. Person you're thinking about, what's in their energy? The Justice. So, you know, you could have Libra in your sign as well. You could have that on your cusp. So again, you know, you were the collective manifesting, but this is the person that's around you. You might know a Libra, but this person's got Justice. Again, you know, this goes to you. Shedding the old, that's your shadow self at the bottom there. Rebirthed anew. So this goes for both you and the Libra that's around you. Or as I said, you know, the Libra might have the Scorpio placement in their chart, and you might have the Libra's placement in your chart. But you know, to me, this says both of you have got your Justice, and you've shed the old. You're not your shadow self no more. You could have been a certain way, aggressive, a drinker, dabbling in certain things, and now you've just dropped all that out, and you're just, because it didn't serve you, and now you're so much happier in yourself. What's going on in your emotions? Page of Cups. Well, that's what I said. Someone sees you leaving, and you know that they see you leaving. This person's, look, as I said, their heart's now starting to open. Now all of a sudden they're watching you from afar. Now they've got love for you. But you see, you're being lifted up. You're slowly moving away, and they're feeling your energy moving away from them. And they see that you're going for a new beginning in your life, whether it be with someone else or just in life in general. You could be moving, saying, you know what, fuck this, I'm off. I want to start afresh in everything, and that includes everyone. The outcome, 3 of Cups. This in regards to growth and achievement and celebrating with family or friends. So the outcome is you've achieved a lot, and you've come far, and you've grown. And you've done that on your own, Scorpio, without anyone's help. So enough respect to you. And I see you as a star, doing really well. You're getting looked on like a star, in the sense of, wow, I would never have believed it. And this is why certain people will start crawling out the woodworks now. Hey, if only we was a fly on the wall. But yeah, you're going to be celebrating with friends, family. Clarify the Emperor, please. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So this individual, the Emperor, the one that's non-committal, the one that was non-committal, all of a sudden he wants to be committed. He wants to commit to you. But basically he wants to tell you, you know, give this a chance. And you could be divinely guided to give this a chance. Maybe you both had to part. You know, I'm not putting this individual down, but maybe, you know, sometimes people are meant to be put in our path. And when we divide from that person or we move away from that person, it's for a reason. That could have happened for you to have started working on yourself, and in turn they started working on their self to bring you both back together, you know. So, but you know, if you know this person is the one for you and you've not always known it, then it's the same, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. But I'm sure you're going to have a good sit down and you're going to want answers, and you don't want no lies or half-hearted truths. Clarify from the Pentacles, please. Clarify from the Pentacles, please. Flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So, you know, even though right now you're being very disciplined and you're maturing and you're sitting in your power and you're quite comfortable on your own, this is saying extend your light-hearted, you know, light-hearted energy to others. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So, you know, this is talking about releasing things that burdened you, held you back, had control of your life for many years. You know, so by forgiving and learning, as I said, you know, this individual sees you removing your energy. They see you moving on, and maybe you've closed out the chapter on them, and you haven't paid them no mind, no time, no. You haven't put nothing in it. You just closed the door on them and started working on yourself. But you said to yourself, this individual really wants me. They'll come back. This individual could have been a person where they were used to people running behind them, you know. But as I said, by you both parting, they've been healed, you've been healed, to come back together even stronger. But you know, as you've shed the old and rebirth to something new, that means you now have to start forgiving and learning. Yeah, you're going to have your questions. You're still going to be like, well, we're only human. But you're going to be asking questions, and you're going to want answers. And you want clear-cut answers. You don't want, as I said, them to give you what they feel you want to hear. You know, I feel you're going to give this individual an ultimatum. It's either you come correct and truthful, otherwise just don't come at all, and I'll just move on with my life. But if you want this so much, then just be honest. Honesty is the best policy, because if you start it off with lies and deceit, then it's not going to go anywhere, is it? Clarify the death and rebirth, please. Past life relationship, you have known each other before, and that comes with death and rebirth. So this goes way further than just a normal connection. This is something that's very deep. As I said, I think you've been together in past lives, and maybe you've always allowed things to go on with this individual, and in this lifetime you've awakened to what you will now accept, and you cut the cord between you both for you both to work on yourself. So this is this is quite a deep connection, a very powerful connection. Something you shouldn't take light-hearted or for granted. But I believe the divine, I believe the higher realm, you could have had, you've got ancestors around you, protecting you right now, that have put this in motion for this to happen. You're becoming awakened to your higher self, and you now know what you want. And you're now working on yourself, both of you, and now you've both got the self-love for each other. You could have both been programmed. We get programmed to the media, to what people, our families want from us from birth, and like, this is how it should be. Go to school, wake up, go to school, get to the age you go to college, and from that you got to get a job, then from that you have your family, then you get married, and blah blah blah, and that's it. It's a programmed way of thinking. So by you being programmed to live in that way, you're not living your true higher, you're not living what you should be living. You're not living to your true potential, because we've all been programmed living to what other people have put in place for us, and that isn't our true purpose. So once people start waking up to that, the better. Clarify the Hangman, please. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, this definitely is your person. So this Emperor is going to be returning. This person's got a lot of love for you now. Clarify the Ace of Swords, please. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yeah, and your mind is, as I said, you've got a sharp mind, you've got mental clarity, and you've got victory. And the victory is a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So, maybe you've always had this person on your mind, maybe since either you go to them or vice versa. But also what come with that, what's coming to in the future, you're ascending. That's what I said, the Hierophant. So, you've got spiritual wisdom. And your sharp mind has told you that this had to be done. Your higher self told you this had to be done. You had to walk away. You both had to walk away to come back even stronger. To realise that you can't let other people program us to live the life that they want us to live. It's not their life. It's not really what you want. And then you wake up one day when you're old saying, wow, I regret not listening or not taking on board what I truly wanted to do in my life, because everyone else expected this and that from me. Live your life for you and no one else. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you could be going somewhere nice with this individual. Maybe this individual, I believe this individual is going to come back, take you on holiday, take you somewhere for you both just to be together alone, to get re-established. There could be a few emotions between you both as well. And I think this person's shed a lot of emotions in their own home, behind closed doors. I think this individual's shed a few tears over you. Clarify the justice. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe something happened with this person where their finances they're weighing up their finances right now. Or this could be you working on your finances to get your finances better. But this is in regards to the person you're thinking about. So yeah, they could have gone through something where they were just waiting for some money to come through, or you know, to take you on this honeymoon. But you've got a surprise coming your way. Clarify the Page of Cups, please. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So that's what I said, you've been divinely guided. So the religious factors is divines come into this union and set this path, put you on this path, opened your third eye. You know, giving you the spiritual wisdom. And by that, setting this new beginning for you both. Clarify the Three of Cups, please. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, that's, the cards don't lie. That's what I explained to you earlier. Just be honest. Tell this person, you know, please don't give me no half-hearted truth. Because you do know that, you know what to say anyway, Scorpio. You're not going to go into this with your eyes closed. Going to use the cards from the Lover's Oracle deck. What messages have we got for our Scorpios? Okay, take them. Criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this is basically saying don't bring up the past. Again, as I said, this person ghosted you. It was for a reason. Because you know, in that space that you haven't been around each other, I'm sure you've both grown. And you're grateful and happy for that. And you're seeing each other for what you truly are, and you're seeing yourself as an individual person for what you really are, and you're starting to love yourself. So this is saying, let go of the past. Yeah, ask questions, but don't start, well, you this and that, and Don't do that, because you're just going to start it off again. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So, you could have dealt with childhood rejections, could have been rejected, sorry to say that. And that in itself, this is why you was maybe too open to individuals, because you couldn't deal with rejection, so you just allow people to come in and out of your life when they wanted to. But this is saying, look, you know, examine what it is that's causing you to feel that way. So if you start overthinking, well, you know, I'm not going to this or that, just examine it inside yourself. Just go back and think about why, what it is that's actually making you think like that, feel like that. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, that's what I said, now is the time to give to yourself. It's called self-love. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Yep, spiritual guidance. Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And a new beginning. That's the last card. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Honeymoon. Lovely jubbly. Well, that's your reading for this week. Take care. Bye.